In the middle of a quiet English village, two children suddenly appeared. They spoke no known language. They cried in fear, and their skin was green. This is not a fairy tale. This is one of the strangest and most forgotten stories of medieval history. This is a lost page of history. The year was around the 12th century. The village of Woolpit in England was small, quiet, and poor. Farmers worked in the fields. Church bells marked the hours. Nothing unusual ever happened here. Until one afternoon, everything changed. Villagers working near a deep pit in the fields suddenly heard strange crying. When they turned around, they saw two children, a boy and a girl. Their clothes were made from unfamiliar fabric. Their faces showed terror, and their skin had a greenish color. The villagers froze. They had never seen anything like this before. The children were taken into the village. People tried to speak to them, but they understood nothing. Not English, not Latin, not any local dialect. They cried constantly. They pointed at nothing, and they refused to eat. Days passed. The children became weak. Then one day, someone placed fresh green beans in front of them. Suddenly, their fear disappeared. They rushed forward. They ate as if they had not eaten in weeks. Only beans. They rejected bread. They rejected meat. They rejected everything else. The villagers were deeply disturbed. The boy was much weaker than the girl. Even after eating, he never truly recovered. Soon, he fell ill. And not long after, the boy died. No one knew his name. No one knew where he came from. He disappeared from history without answers. The girl slowly grew stronger. Over time, something strange happened. Her green skin began to fade. It slowly turned into a normal human color, and eventually, she learned to speak for the first time. The village could ask her the question that haunted them all. "Where did you come from?" Her answer terrified the listeners. She said, "We come from a land where the sun never shines." She described a world covered in permanent twilight, a place where everyone had green skin, a place separated by a great river from a brighter world. One day, while following their animals, she and her brother heard a loud sound. Strange light appeared, and suddenly, they found themselves in the fields of Woolpit. The problem was simple. No map in medieval England showed such a land. No kingdom, no hidden region, no underground civilization, nothing. Historians searched old records, and yet no place matched her description. Some believed the children were travelers from a foreign land. Some believed they were refugees. Others whispered something far more dangerous, that the children were not from this world at all. The girl eventually grew up. She lived among ordinary people. She married, and she disappeared quietly into history. But the mystery never disappeared. Who were the green children? Why was their skin green?
How?
Why could no one recognize their language? And why did only one of them survive? Today, historians still cannot fully explain this story. No graves were marked. No official records were kept. Only two medieval chroniclers wrote it down, before the world almost forgot. And that is why this strange moment belongs to lost pages of history. Because sometimes, the most unsettling stories of the past leave us with nothing but questions.